How many of you have spent time with someone who's 8 months pregnant? Anyone? Or remember being 8 months pregnant? It's exciting, right? You're almost there. But let's be honest, it's also the hard part. Everything feels tired, uncomfortable, heavy. When we first met Cheyenne, she was all of those things. 8 months pregnant, using drugs, living on the streets in Orange County, California, with her boyfriend, Jeremy. She was also tired, uncomfortable, but a lot worse. See, Cheyenne was able to find herself an emergency shelter bed so she could get into a place where she would be safe as she got closer to her due date. Her and Jeremy were there for a while. Thankfully, somehow they figured out through another program to get into an apartment in Huntington Beach. Here, they had their own place, a warm place to be, a kitchen, a nursery. See, Cheyenne went from being homeless on the streets to living in an apartment. So will a nursery inspire them to take care of themselves and take care of Sebastian, their newborn? Or will it not? Things got harder as they lived in their apartment with no support. They start using drugs again. And they lose Sebastian at 2 months of age. So why didn't this apartment work? Why didn't a nursery inspire them to really do the right thing and take care of themselves? My name is Pooja Bala, and I'm the COO for the Illumination Foundation, and I believe we have found the answer to this problem. For the thousands of Californians out there who are struggling with homelessness, housing alone isn't the answer, but housing that comes with supportive services, friends who've been on similar journeys, who've had challenges, who've been homeless, have struggled with drug use. They need a place with supportive services and a case manager. That is the answer. And it was for Cheyenne. Sadly, things got a little bit harder. Cheyenne learned she was pregnant again. Sebastian was 3 months old. But this time, we were ready for her. We moved Cheyenne into our micro-communities, one of our housing programs called the Cypress House. Here, two very important and different things happened. First, Cheyenne got stronger. She was able to form a bond with the women who were living in this house, women who had been on similar journeys, who had lost their kids to substance use, who had been out on the streets with no one there to look out for them. They were able to have rituals like go out for morning walks and have coffee together, watch movies, and even vote on the Oscars. Secondly, Cheyenne found strength. Staying at this house, she worked closely with her case manager. She stayed in treatment. She got sober. She learned parenting skills. She was the parent she always wanted to be. She started going to neonatal classes. She was able to reconnect with Jeremy. They decided to stay in treatment together and stay sober. Now, Jeremy and Cheyenne are ready to parent. They are ready to be the family they've always wanted to be. In this new house, Cheyenne gave birth to her beautiful daughter, and she looked to her case manager to help name her Charlotte. Now Cheyenne, Jeremy, Sebastian, and Charlotte are ready to be a family. They went from being homeless, living on the streets, to now being in a place of their own. And now they are ready to live in independent housing. They moved into an independent apartment in Anaheim. Jeremy is working full-time Cheyenne is ready to parent and do the things she's always wanted to do. She's taking the kids to swimming lessons. Sebastian is ready to start early Head Start, and he's going to love it. There are so many Cheyennes out there who need our help, who are struggling with drug use, who've lost their children, who have no one to look out for themselves. We know how to help Cheyennes. We know how to help these women. We need to have more micro-communities with housing supports and supportive services. That is the answer. Please help us help more Cheyennes and help us grow our micro-community model. Thank you.